What do we do if we don't like a game? We don't play the game. I don't like Grand Theft Auto. I love it, by the way, just saying. But let's say I don't like it. I just don't have to play it. I don't like Call of Duty. I don't like it too much either. All kidding aside, I do not like it. So what do I do about it? You just don't play it. Now, what do you say about life? Nothing you can do then. You're here. Whether you like it or not, you're here. You are here. Here in this planet. Whether you want to be or whether you don't want to be. You can't choose to end that game. Well, technically, you sort of can, but it's kind of a messy situation that I don't recommend. So this is what pisses me off. Our goal in life, born, you got to go to school, got to go to work, college, or work, or just work, whatever. Your whole life, then you die, you get to retire a little bit, then you die. But not everyone's going to want to do that. And the people that don't want to do that, they're considered a waste of life, they're considered a bum, they consider this, they consider that. But did the person really sign up for this? That's the real, big question to this mystery. Was the person signed up for this? The person had no choice. None of us had a choice. So, the thing is, not everyone's going to do the same pattern. You like GTA, I like Minecraft. I like the color red, he or she likes the color blue. So that's basically a perfect example of saying not everyone's going to like to do this so-called working life bullshit. Not everyone's going to want to do it. And if you don't want to do it, you're considered a waste. You're considered a bum, a lowlife. Basically, you're literally just considered a piece of shit. Like you're a piece of shit waste of life form to other people's eyes. Meanwhile, did I ask to be here? No. Now that I randomly just spawned, now I gotta do all this stupid shit to just, what's the real benefit I'm gonna get? A retirement? But what's the real reward? The grave? Whether I work or I don't work, it ain't gonna stop me from going in that grave. It's not. I'm gonna go there either way. I could be the richest man alive. It's not gonna stop me from going in the grave. No matter what you do or what you don't do, in the end, that's your home. Every day, I see this world getting more corrupt day by day. Now they're forcing the vaccines. The so-called mark of the beast. First of all, you have no right to force some kind of thing inside of you without your consent. It shouldn't be fucking forced like that. It shouldn't be. Who are you to tell me I gotta get this poison injected into me? What's wrong with wearing the mask? People were so highly, I don't know how to say it, but they were wearing the mask thinking that's the way to stop spreading the virus. So why can't we just do that? It's all bullshit. Now, if you don't get these injections, you can't be a sheep. You can't work. You're literally going to starve. Because I'm not getting this in me. You have no right to tell me that I need to get this poison or whatever the hell it is in my body. We should be in charge of our bodies. We want it, we get it. We don't want it, we shouldn't get it. The flu shot's not mandatory. Why ain't the flu shot mandatory? What's the difference between the flu and COVID? It's all the same shit, it's just a different name. COVID, that one's COVID. No, it's not the flu, it's COVID. We just make it say, oh, it's COVID. Why ain't the flu shot mandatory then? The flu's deadly. Matter of fact, there's actually more people that I heard died of the flu, believe it or not, than COVID. Now, I'm not saying COVID ain't bad. I'm not saying, hey, All I'm just saying is, why ain't the flu shot mandatory? The flu shot's pretty severe. I had the flu a few years ago, and it was really bad. Throwing up, high fever, barely could stand. So, why make COVID vaccination mandatory? Something isn't right here, guys. Something is definitely not right here. This is all plotted so you could get this vaccination. They want to have so much control over you. You have no free will. They say this is freedom of speech. We could do what we could say whatever we want. Meanwhile, we say certain thing, we all get ass hurt, and we get in trouble or whatever. This ain't no freedom of speech. This ain't no freedom, period. People celebrating, we're in America, baby. Hey, it's better than some countries, don't get me wrong. But no matter where you are, you ain't fucking free. You're corrupt somewhere. You might be corrupt even more in some other areas. But no matter where you go in this globe, you're corrupt. You are. It's literally no difference of saying, since you're forced that you got to get this vaccine, it's like almost saying, you got to get a tattoo. You got to get this symbol on you, or else you can't participate in life. It's basically no different. You should have no right to do anything you don't want to do. That's how you know right there you don't live in a free country. You don't live in a free so-called world that they call it as. Because whether you want this or not, you're literally being hounded to get it. And if you don't get it, you're going to suffer the consequences. You're not going to have work. You're not going to probably be able to buy or sell. So, how free do you truly think you are? Don't you guys see like how corrupt this all is? Like, can't people just wake up and start smelling the coffee before the coffee gets cold? While the coffee's still warm? At this point, I think it already is cold. We just have no choice in life. We're just dumped into misery. And it's the truth. You know, you don't like a game, you could stop playing it. You don't have to play it. No one's forcing you to play this certain game. You could put it down anytime you want. Life, on the other hand, you're being forced for multiple things. You're forced to go to school. You're forced to get a job. I mean, it's not mandatory that I need a job, but it's pretty forceful, because if not, how the hell are you going to survive out in this shithole, huh? So, basically, you have no choice whatsoever. Now, you don't even have a choice but to get vaccinated. You need to get this vaccine now. Little do we know what's inside little do we know. But hey, whether you do know or don't know, we don't know. You got to get that vaccination, man. Or else you can't be a sheep anymore. So this is what gets me saying, how free do we truly think we are? July 4th's going to roll in again, and we're going to still think we're free. Meanwhile, you're being more unfree every day that you live. Every day that you breathe. Every day that you blink your eyes. You know? Oh, man, guys, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say anymore at this point. It's just really like, when are the people going to start smelling the coffee before the coffee gets cold? If not, it probably already is cold. Let me reheat it one sec. The sad thing truly is, we protest about race, color, skin color, whatever. But instead of protesting what we really should be protesting, this should be something we should be protesting. Who are you? Who are you people to tell me I need to get vaccinated? If I want to, I should have every right to. If I don't want to, I should have every right not to. Free country, right? That's what the beauty of America is. The American dream of that, right? Boy, do I see it so true, right? Like, disgrace, man. We're literally protests about the most stupidest things that we shouldn't even have to protest about. Like, who gives a F? When we should be really protesting on fucked up things that is really starting to go down in this shithole of a world. Well, basically that has been always going down, but it just gets worse. That's what we should be protesting. The thing is, we just accept whatever happens, happens. Whatever deal the government make, we kiss their ass. We don't fight. Think how many people there are. If we were all intelligent to unite, they'd probably be so unstoppable. That's the problem. We're soft. We don't do shit about it. Yes, that's the way life rolls, man. You gotta do it, man. It's the law. And that's how they fucking get you, man. Because they literally just shit all over you. Instead of taking that shit off of you, you just leave it on, start smelling like shit. They're pooping all over you, man. They're pooping all over your vision, your thoughts. They want you to become as numb and mindless as possibly that you can, you know? As possible as you can. That's their goal. And it works. Because we allow it. We're not trying to fight. We're not trying to do anything about it. We just accept whatever happens. Oh, we all got to get vaccinated now, man. Yeah, that's the way. We don't protest, huh? We just accept it. They got you twisted by the balls, man. And you won't ever be untwisted, sadly. Your balls are just getting more twister. Well, it makes no sense how I'm saying it, but you get what I'm trying to say. But, man. Anyway, guys, I think I said enough. I'm going to wrap it there. Yeah. We live in America, man. Free country, freedom of speech, man. Yeah, okay. All right, love you all. Peace out, guys.